Yes, Nithyananda, to all the participants, Nithyananda to all of you. That was a very beautiful, powerful session. All of us, Darshan, all of us just had with Swamiji. I request all participants, suppose, how was your experience on today's darshan? As in today's darshan, Swamiji took the kid Jadakas behaved in a process for all of us, where Swamiji disconnected, unstitched the knot between your consciousness and your patterns. So I request all participants to post how was today's darshan for all of you? I know it is very intense and powerful darshan. Such an amazing darshan today because all participants post their experience on today's darshan. Like today, Swamiji came in the form of Bhagavan Raja, Bhagavan Sadanathamurti. Understand? He symbolizes Mukti Tattva, where just start. Do not wait for others. Like as Swamiji started his whole mission without any perfectionism. Of course, Swamiji is involved in perfectionism, but yes, yes, I come with all the participants for the interruption during the session. So, so understand in today's process, Swamiji, see, understand very beautifully all of us learn that only when consciousness is there, you are able to perceive everything around you. Only when consciousness is there, patterns are even being empowered. Understand that if you're having patterns in your life, you're having some income sufferings in your life, it is alive, it is empowered because you're having consciousness. With the consciousness, it's just your body is dead. For example, as very beautifully Swamiji gave, you have addiction to smoking or alcohol, but you're dead. Will the addiction even be there on you? No. Same way, when consciousness is not there in our body, when consciousness is not there within ourselves, this body is just dead. This body just becomes simple matter. And so understand, when consciousness is there, it adds life. It empowers the patterns also which you have. Today, very beautifully, Swamiji just made us unstitch through anti-sound. Swamiji unstitched the knots between our patterns and consciousness and experienced the Mukti Tattva of Bhagavan Nataraja himself. So for all the participants, as right now your body is infused with lots of superconscious energy, as your body is infused with the frequency that Swamiji was vibrating, as your brain is mirrored with Swamiji's neurons right now. The best way to retain this neurons within ourselves, the best way to retain this frequency within ourselves is doing the power manifestation session. As Swamiji says very beautifully, When you do power manifestation right after the darshan, understand your experience that you had just becomes solidified. Like a ice, when it's been hardened, solid for many number of years, it becomes spatika. Same way, the experience always just had the darshan. If you want to become a solid experience for you, a solid energy, a solid frequency in you, do power manifestation. As power manifestation helps you to solidify this experience in your life. So, for all the participants, in this round, we are going to be interacting with the water element. For all the participants, because all of you too, you are going to be moving an object as per your will in a water. So you'll be connecting the water element as throughout the whole, all the participants, all of you are playing with the Panchabhutas, where all of you are manifesting power with the Panchabhutas. In this run, we'll be playing with the water element, which is there inside of us, and the water element of the cosmos. So I request all participants take few minutes. Please gather a cup of water and place it in front of you. Make sure you drop any object that floats on it. For example, you can place a rice, or you can put something which is lightweight that floats on the object. So because all participants take few minutes and gather your items for the power manifestation.
Paramashivoham.
You can place any object such as a very light object that floats out in the water.
Nithyananda. Paramashivoham.
Yes, so because all participants now, as to give you an authentic experience throughout the power manifestation, because you to switch on your timestamp recording, ensure the object is visible on the camera. Ensure the cup of water, which has the object in it, is completely visible on the camera. Now, just come to the unclutching space where you're not creating any thoughts, you're not sustaining any thoughts, you're not destroying any thoughts. You are just you're just witnessing your thoughts. Go back to the, just close your eyes. Visualize Swamiji in your inner space. Understand? The moment visualize Swamiji, he is there sitting in front of all of us. He is there right now with you for all of us. So request all participants, go back to the same space where we felt it is only consciousness which is existing. Where you felt your identity was not there, only Shiva. Only Paramashiva is existing. Slowly, start chanting Mahavakya along with Swamiji. Let your whole body vibrate with the frequency of the Mahavakya. Understand? Swamiji says very beautiful. If you are experiencing oneness with the whole nature, simply you'll be able to manifest this power as Bhagavan Nataraja. He is the embodiment of all the Panchabhutas, the five elements, which is earth, water, air, space, and fire. As Bhagavan Nataraja is the embodiment of all these five elements, connect to Swamiji. As today, all of us just receive this darshan from Swamiji as Bhagavan Nataraja. Connect to him. In this beautiful space. Now use your will, persistence. Use your will, command the object to move in the direction of your choice. Command, for example, if you want the object to move on your right or on your left, use your oneness connection with Swamiji, that only he is existing. There's no such thing as Dvaita or Advaita, only Paramadvaita, only pure Paramadvaita, but only he is existing. From that space, command the object to move. You see, simply the object will move, because understand, everything is made up of consciousness. Simply the object will listen to you. You're going to command the water to move the object. You're going to be requesting the water element to move the object which is floating on it. Because all participants chant the Mahavakya, intensely chant the Mahavakya, connect to Swamiji.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda. Paramashivoham.
Yes. So, for all the participants, as we continue doing the palm manifestation, let us listen to how Swamiji manifested the water. How did Swamiji play with the water? Let us now listen to one of the Leelas, one of the Leelas which has happened in Swamiji's own life. So, this Leela of Swamiji happened in the year of 2016. And at the time, the whole campus, the whole Adi KAILASA campus, was experiencing a severe loss of water. And the construction team, which is responsible for hosting for the whole program for the participants for the splashing program. So they were saying to Swamiji, that Swamiji, there's lots of water in the campus. We need to take more borewell, paint it to underground water for enough supply of water. As the whole area, not just Adi KAILASA alone, the whole area, the whole area where Swami, the whole area where the whole Ramanagar area where our campus was, the Adi KAILASA Adinam was, there was less water. There was shortage of water for all the people who were living there. And this they say to Swamiji. And Swamiji is like, all right. Okay, tell me now which place you want to bore with. And Swamiji is like, no, Swamiji, you tell us where we need to put the bore with. We will see according to our choice. Okay, Swamiji is like, all right, I'll tell you. So Swamiji pointed to one area where there's a bit bushy, where it's a bit lots of bushes were there. So then the construction people like, no, Swamiji, bushes are there. It looks very nice, because One thing in Adi Kailas is so much of greenery.
With
Understand?
this one
Each and
spiritual
every single
powerful
nature,
cognition,
each and every single thing Adi Kailas
chant
is literally a
this
representation of Swamiji.
Mahamahavagyā.
Even the trees, even the breeze which is there in Adi Kailas is literally Swamiji's own breathing. Everyone in the whole, not just the people, even the plants, the animals, everything has a very unique connection with Swamiji. So Swamiji is like, Swamiji, so the construction team was saying, Swamiji, the plants are there, Swamiji. Can you show one more place? Swamiji is like, okay, you tell me the place where you want to dig the borewell, so that I can manifest water here. They're like, no, Swamiji, you tell us the place. Swamiji is like, you tell the place, I will manifest water.
Wake up song
So
for
actually,
Paramashiva.
during this Swamiji will actually
Paramashiva to
every day morning go
manifest.
for a morning walk. Understand? Even the very breeze of Adi Kailasa
With
gets
this
Swamiji's presence.
one
As Swamiji said,
spiritual powerful cognition,
the breeze comes, the
chant
breeze when
this
Swamiji is walking
Mahamahavagyā.
comes and touches Swamiji's body and carries Swamiji's aroma. That's how sacred plants such as the sandalwood tree or many of the herbs started becoming in Adi Kailasa just by Swamiji's own presence. So, so they gave a spot to Swamiji, and Swamiji said, Swamiji just did one. The water element, which is there inside of Swamiji, is in oneness with the water element also. Understand? Very beautifully, Swamiji says, we are one with the cosmos. We are one with the nature. You are not separate with nature. Just because you've been brought to be separate from nature, you are not separate. Swamiji very beautifully did. Swamiji just connected the water element which is there inside of him. Because the water element which is there inside of Swamiji is the same water element which is there outside. Both the water elements, the outside and the inside, both are one and the same. And in that space, Swamiji just connected the water element which is there inside of him and just surrendered it to saying, I request you water to come because it is also Paramashivoham. If you come, you will do lots of great good things for people. Just manifest water in this pot. In the beautiful space, understand? Because all participants continue manifesting the power as we listen to the story how Swamiji manifested water, how Swamiji was in oneness with the water element. As listen, Swamiji says very beautifully, just by listening to the Leela Dhyana, just by listening to the place of avatar, that itself will make you manifest powers. So because all participants, as you continuing manifest the power, listen. Just listen to how Swamiji manifested this power in this life. So, as Swamiji was in oneness with the water element, Swamiji just command the water to come. Swamiji just surrendered to it and says, when you come, you will do lots of good things to people. Let you be good to the people. In that space, at the time Swamiji had the Trishul and a walking stick with him. In that oneness space, as if Swamiji lifted water and placing it there, Swamiji placed the Trishul on that spot. And they just dug 50 inch. Lots of water started flowing. Understand? This is the land where all of us listened that no water was coming. There's less shortage of water. Even at dug 100 feet, no water is coming. But Swamiji just did one thing. Swamiji connected the water element which is there inside. And just commanded the water to come. That's it. He just increased the groundwater in that area. He just commanded the water to raise in that area and Swamiji placed a Trishul over there. Exactly in that area. 50 feet. So much of underground water came. So much of pure water came from there. And not just that alone. Swamiji also says very beautifully, right outside the campus, he wanted to try whether now at least water supply is coming from all of that. So right outside of the campus, they dug like 150 feet, no water is coming. At the time, the village head, so the village head was saying to Swamiji that there's no water coming, can also please supply some water to us. Swamiji said, do not worry, I'll come and bless that area, humanity watching. So understand, Swamiji just was in oneness with the was oneness with the nature element. Swamiji was one with the water element. As the same the Panchabhutas, as the five elements which is there outside of us, is the same thing which is there inside of us also. Just connect to the water element which is there inside of you. In that oneness space, as you in that oneness space, like a Swamiji did. Swamiji just connect to the oneness with the water element inside of you. In that space, Swamiji just command the water to come in the area, exactly in the spot where Swamiji placed Tishu, water flow. Same way, in that oneness with Swamiji. Understand? When you're oneness with Swamiji, you're oneness with the whole nature. Because he is nature, he is Paramashivoham, only he is alive. So just connect to the water element which is there inside of you, which is Swamiji. Connect to Swamiji and request, Swamiji, I'm commanding the water to move the object which is there in that oneness space. You will see simply the object will move on the water. Understand? It is nothing but the oneness space which is doing the power manifestation. Understand? Swamiji says very beautiful. Power manifestation happens in a space of oneness, where you are one with the nature, where you are one with Swamiji. Just connect to the water element which is there inside of you and command the water to move the object. You see, simply as you're experiencing a oneness space with Swamiji, simply the object will move in water. Simply the object will move on the water.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Because all participants just cognize this beautiful Leela with Swamiji did. How he manifested the water. Exactly, we are going to manifest.
Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham.
Understand? As today, all of us were initiated from Swamiji on the Mukti Tattva of Bhagavad Nataraja, where nothing falls apart, everything falls in place. Understand? Even this manifestation Swamiji did. Yes. Yes, there was no water. If you see practically how the water can come by itself, but Swamiji only had. I am going to connect the water. Understand? Bhagwan Nataraja symbolizes one beautiful cognition. It was one beautiful, powerful cognition that nothing falls apart, everything falls in place. Everything is auspicious. Everything is happening in life only due to Swamiji's blessings. So, because all participants, how many of you feel that in a very, very tough time, because in a very, very tough time, if you feel that everything is just falling apart, you're not able to manifest anything, because this session is for you. Because Swamiji says very clearly, nothing falls apart, everything falls in place. To give an example, once Bhagwan Nataraja, Paramashivoham, was doing the Ananda Tandava with Mahakailasa. As he was doing the Ananda Tandava, his anklet fell. One of the anklet from his leg fell down.
Next, Sandhya Nrittamurti. See, Sandhya means the day and night meeting, and destruction, pralaya, and creation meeting. For you to understand roughly, you can roughly understand as ice age. During every ice age, he dances the cosmic dance. That is called Sandhya Tandava. Listen, whenever you feel everything in your life is falling apart, suddenly business is collapsing, wife is leaving, and kids are not listening to you. It's almost like your whole life is going. What do you think as your life is going? Health is failing. Whenever you feel that pralaya is happening in you, meditate on the Sandhya Nrittamurti. Invoke him. Mahadeva, you are doing your Sandhya Nritya in my life. Just show me you are doing the Sandhya Nritya. That's enough. He will simply manifest auspiciousness in you. Listen, he just wants you to know he is doing Sandhya Tandava in your life. If you recognize it, you will say, all right, come on. Now it is time. Let's start the creation. Let the new yuga start. Let the new universe manifest. Let the new life manifest. If you want new life to manifest in you, connect with Sandhya Tandava Murti. Nritta means Tandava. Sandhya Nritta Murti. Tandava goes through certain discipline. Nritta is beyond all discipline. So if you feel things are falling apart in your life, connect with Sandhya Nritta Murti. Mahadeva, Paramashiva, I know you are doing Sandhya Nritta in me. Just reveal that you are doing Sandhya Nritta, so I'll be in peace. That's all. You will feel very shy. Hey, this fellow caught me. Now he knows my Leela. Okay, come on. All right. I'll create the new life for you. I'll manifest new life for you. Delusion will delude you as long as you have not recognized the delusion is deluding you. The moment you recognize delusion is deluding you, it can no more delude you. Delusion cannot delude you. The moment you recognize delusion is deluding you. Actually, even this Sandhya Nrittamurti we have in Seattle Temple. Seattle Temple, we have not only the huge Nataraja, Ananda Nataraja, we have some more dancing forms of Shiva. I think we have done some that 108 dancing forms of Shiva and sent to different temples few deities, few forms. So Seattle has Ananda Tandava as in Chidambaram and Sandhya Nrittamurti And even Los Angeles has few more Tandavas of Paramashiva's forms. So connect with this superconscious mutation, Sandhya Nrittamurti. You will realize nothing is falling apart, everything is falling in place. If you know Paramashiva, you will know everything falls in place. If you don't know Paramashiva, you may be deluded thinking everything is falling apart. Paramashiva does the 5 actions: creation, manifestation, srishti, sustenance, maintenance, sthiti in Sanskrit, samhara means rejuvenation, destruction, throbhava means pulling out of delusion, anugraha means liberation, enlightening. I will repeat. Srishti, creation, manifestation, sthiti, maintenance, sustenance, samhara, rejuvenation. Throbhava, pulling out of delusion. Anugraha, liberating, enlightening. So understand few things. Listen carefully. Paramashiva does this 5 action: creation, maintenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion, and liberation. Not only he sits in the cosmos and does all these 5 action, he sits in you also and does all these 5 action constantly in your life. Listen, the first powerful cognition. Paramashiva does all these 5 action, and same Paramashiva not only is sitting in the cosmos and doing this 5 action, he is sitting inside you and doing this 5 action. The core content of your inner space is Paramashivoham. You are Paramashiva. Listen carefully. This truth, you are Paramashiva, is the ultimate truth. Your day-to-day life facts may not immediately match the truth. But if you just sit and start digesting this truth, you will see the day-to-day facts and the ultimate truth both matches. When you realize day-to-day facts, ultimate truth matches, it is called enlightenment. When you realize, wake up, yes, the day-to-day facts and the ultimate truth is matching. That is called enlightenment. Listen carefully. The ultimate truth I am telling you now, you are Paramashiva. And your day-to-day facts immediately don't match. No. There are too many conflicts, confusions. How can I be Paramashiva? But if you sit and understand, if you bring love in your life, love, deep love for everything happening, you will realize two things. Everything is auspicious. Paramashiva, Sada Shiva. Sada means everything. Shiva means auspicious. Understand? Whatever me and the Sangha is going through, in this moment I am uttering this truth. Not only this is truth, this is fact. Nothing falls apart. Everything falls in place. Nothing falls apart. Everything falls in place. Understand this great truth. Have tremendous sympathy, love, compassion for life. It is the atmosphere, ecosystem of love, compassion, sympathy. That is the atmosphere where these higher realities are realized, manifested. The day-to-day fact and highest truth both match. Highest truth only manifests as day-to-day fact, and you will start realizing that. And you will also know how to manifest the day-to-day life as you want. Aligned to the highest fact, highest truth. When you start internalizing this truth, I am initiating all of you into. Waiting to get hurt or waiting to feel blessed? Are we interested in waiting to get hurt by life for every small thing, or waiting to feel blessed for every small thing happening around us? That's it. I can tell you very clearly. Paramashiva is real. Paramashiva, Parashakti, Kalabhairava are protecting me and the Sangha. Please understand. I can give you the same assurance, commitment, protection through this initiation. As much as you can start living these powerful cognitions, don't worry, you are not expected to be 100% perfect. You are only expected to be total as much as you can. Be total as much as you can. No need to be perfect. No need to worry about perfection. Start with your totality. More and more strength will start happening. Understand? You have 14-inch biceps and you see somebody having 24-inch biceps and you feel, oh, when will I build 24-inch biceps and triceps? Impossible, forget about it. No, then life doesn't work in that way. From 14, you build 15. That 15 brings so much strength, so your weightlifting ability becomes double. That becomes 16. That increases your weightlifting ability to triple. Then that brings 17, and that every inch muscle getting added adds strength and your ability to lift, and then you build. Finally, you achieve what needs to be achieved. Every time you win, using a powerful cognition, powerful truth in your life, you gain confidence on Paramashiva. That confidence gives you the ability to build more powerful cognitions. More powerful cognitions brings more confidence on life and enlightenment. Paramashiva, Kalabhairava, and that gives more confidence and more powerful cognitions. That brings more enlightenment, more power manifestation. Understand? Somebody goes to God and asks, God, bless me. Everyone should praise me. Give me the boon. Everyone should praise me and accept me. God said, hey, even I am not accepted by everyone. Why are you asking that? Even I am not praised and accepted by everyone. Don't ask for that. Life will ever be one side people praising you for your contribution. The other side, people will be abusing you, attacking you, just because they are feeling deeply anger, violent inside for various reasons. You need to know, are you going to hurt yourself because they are vomiting their pain on you? Are you going to hurt yourself waiting to get hurt by them? No. Or are you going to be very clear and go on contributing to the world what you need to do? Understand, life is for people who decide to go on contributing and do what they need to do. That's it. I wanted you to know, at any situation in the life, truth is the most powerful strategy for life. The truth is you are Paramashiva. Whether you understand or not, nothing falls apart, everything falls in place. Understand, I am telling you. With all this so much attack, I am surviving, thriving. Not just surviving, thriving is just because Paramashiva is protecting me. Kalabhairava is protecting me. Conclusions you arrive cannot affect your conviction you are the ultimate. Whenever you feel there is a ghost, just stare into it, it will disappear, because it is nothing but your own projection. If you stare, you will understand there is nothing there, it is my projection from here. It will just settle down into your inner space. You will not see any of your projection. Only when you are in a bipolar mood, half of you is seen and half of you is seer. If you stare and come to awareness, whole of you becomes seer. If all of you becomes seer, you are a Brahmana, Parpan. If whole of you is Parpan, you are a Parpanan. If half of you is seen and half of you is seer, you are a Chandala, bipolar. If whole of you becomes seer, you are a Brahmana. In day to day, whether you are successful or failure, you manifest power or you manifest powerlessness, these are all conclusions you arrive that cannot affect your conviction you are Sadashiva. The conviction Sadashiva cannot be shaken. You are the Para, the ultimate Mahasadashiva. Brahmins call Parabrahma, Vaishnavites call Paramapatam, Shaivites call Parashiva, Shaktas call Parashakti. Para, the space of Para, you are that, the independent, intelligent, active, inspired, charged up, passionate embodiment of Ananta Kalyana Gunas, all the auspiciousness. Everything happening in you is auspicious. If you understand that, you are Shiva. Inside you, outside you, everything happening is auspicious. I tell you, once you are initiated, once you are initiated, once you are my disciple, listen very clearly. Even if you think in your life things are falling apart, they are falling in proper place. Understand? Nothing is falling apart. They are all falling in place. Once you are initiated, you are integrated to Guru, Linga, Sangha. I tell you, nothing falls apart. You may, even if you think things are falling apart in your life, they all fall in place. Understand that. Nothing falls apart. Everything happening is auspicious. Everything is falling in place for the higher purpose. I tell you, once you sit with that clarity, you are Shiva. If you are able to come to that clarity in your life, you are master of your life. You are Ishvara. I tell you, whoever is constantly in firefighting mode internally lives as Jiva. Whoever lives in ferocious mode internally lives as Shiva. Listen, please listen. Whatever is happening is auspicious. Things are not falling apart in your life, they are falling in place in your life for your higher purpose. Listen carefully. This 5 action, like creation, sustenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion, liberation. These five. These five principles means like creation of the universe is creation. Permutation combination of this 5 into 5, 25, is happening constantly in you. So understand the truth. Everything happening in your life is auspiciousness. With this one truth, one powerful cognition, if you sit and bring this clarity, completion, joy, restful awareness, this one principle in your life alive, then you are free from death. You are free from death. I can give you thousands of sacred secrets about death. Just catch this one truth. Everything happening in you is this 25 activities happening in your life, internally, externally. So be very clear. If you are suddenly having lottery, wealth is getting manifested. If you are losing some money, the destruction of wealth is happening. But that does not mean you are a loser or something is wrong with you. You are Paramashiva. Things are not falling apart. Things are falling in place. Sometimes some wealth loss awakens strong, active, workaholic energy in you, which is you might have lost few $1,000s, but the energy gets triggered in you, maybe worth of millions of dollars. I have seen this happening. So nothing is wrong, inauspicious. Anybody who soaks into this powerful cognition, whatever is happening is auspicious. First of all, that powerful cognition fellow, you will not have violence inside. And you will not be doing anything wrong. You will be living as Paramashiva. When somebody tries to attack you, they only create karma. It's not that you have some karma because of that they are coming near. No, they create karma for themselves. You live in a pure Paramashiva space. Understand? Many people hear about me through some negative media, negative video. Negative troll video or video making fun and all that. They hear about me through that. But when they start searching, seeking, Googling, trying to find out what it is, what is the truth, they just get simply hooked, connected. And wow, they feel what a treasure I discovered, because I have done so much of positive contribution. Understand? I have given literally so much life solutions, so much of good things, auspiciousness. See, I tell you, when you are integrate to your guru, the powerful cognitions they manifest, it may be very simple word, but it'll just open your kundalini and make it into reality. Now, I am telling you about the most powerful sacred secret of death. 5 into 5 means creation, sustenance, rejuvenation, pulling out of delusion, liberation. This 5 into 5, these 25 principles is happening now in you. Take this as powerful cognition. And everything happening inside you, outside you is auspiciousness. This powerful cognition will make you intelligent, strategic, brilliant, powerful. It will not make you lazy, tired, bored, powerless. No, understand that. It will bring so much healing and energy, especially when you are my disciple. When you are initiated by me, integrated to me, understand? It just manifests in you like initiation. Listen carefully. Understand, sometime you may say, oh, Swamiji, the universe does not make sense to me. It does not need to make sense to you. It is not obligated to make sense to you. You are obligated to make sense to Paramashiva. Understand? You deciding to make yourself sensible to Paramashiva is surrender to Paramashiva. I decided I will make myself sensible to Paramashiva. I will not bother whether Paramashiva makes sense to me or not. That is surrender. Paramashiva is no way bound to make sense to me. Universe is not obligated to make sense to me. I am only obligated to make sense to universe. I am obligated to make sense to Paramashiva. My behavior, my lifestyle, my thought currents, me, I am supposed to make myself sensible to Paramashiva. Paramashiva is no way obligated to make himself sensible to me. When I decided this, Paramashiva started manifesting in me. This is I am revealing the most internal, deepest sacred secret. Decide. Life, Paramashiva, universe, Jiva, Ishvara, Jagat. The Jiva means the individual existence, soul, Atma of me. Ishvara means the cosmic soul. Jagat is cosmos. These three put together is Paramashiva. All this is not at all obligated to make sense. sense to me. I am only obligated to make sense to Paramashiva. That is surrender. When I decided that, suddenly I saw everything started making sense to me and he started manifesting through me. I became insider. Understand? As long as you think world, universe should make sense to you, you will be an outsider. When you decide universe is no way, Paramashiva is no way obligated to make sense to you, you are only obligated to make sense to Paramashiva. You become insider. Paramashiva starts revealing all the truths to you and he makes so much sense to you. Understand? When Paramashiva starts making sense to you, you feel just with life. Wow, life is dharmic. Nothing is negative in the universe. Everything is auspicious.
Yes. Nithyananda, to all the participants, once again to all of you. That was a very beautiful session. Swamiji says very beautiful. Nothing falls apart, everything falls in place. Because life is auspicious. Everything is auspicious. So understand, nothing is falling apart. Everything is happening in place. Everything is falling in place. And because all participants suppose your understanding of this beautiful topic, understand. Many of you will not be able to relate with this. You'll feel like I'm going through lots of a tough time in my life right now, where I'm not able to get any support either with my family, in financial, job, anything. I am not able to get any support. But what does Swamiji mean that nothing falls apart, everything falls in place? Understand one thing. Anything and everything happening in your life is auspicious. It can only happen in your life out of His will. Understand? Anything can happen in your life out of His will, out of Paramashiva's will. He has designed each and every one of us. Understand? He has designed each and every one of us in a very unique way, in a very meticulously way, so that we can experience Him. To give an example on this truth, Swamiji says very beautifully how Bhagwan Nataraja symbolizes this powerful cognition where nothing falls apart, everything falls. So what happened was, Paramashiva was doing his Aranda Tandavam, his blissful cosmic dance in Kailasa. As he was dancing, one of his anklets fell down. And that time all the rishis, um, Patanjali, Bringa Maharishi, all these people were sitting there and they're like, Paramashiva's anklet fell down. How should we tell Paramashiva? And Paramashiva is not stopping his tandava, he's continuing to dance in the ecstasy, in the bliss. He's enjoying the dance. Of course, it's not that Paramashiva does not know that his anklet fell off. He does know his anklet fell. And while I have pillows, Paramashiva continues, and all the people were like, what is this? Paramashiva's anklet fell down, he's not stopping. What should we do? Immediately, Vasuki came and became, went around Paramashiva's ankle and became an anklet for him. And he continued. Understand this, in this beautiful Leela of Paramashiva. Understand, all of us need to understand nothing is falling apart, everything is falling in place. All of us need to understand one thing, whether you're going through some financial difficulties or in your relationship difficulties or in your health, wealth, in your career, in any form of life, in any field, understand one thing. Everything is auspicious. Life is auspicious. Swamiji says one thing, very beautiful. Anything happening in life, don't take as if, oh, life has been like this way for me. I have no choice. I can't design the way life how I want. No. You have the will to change your life. Understand one. Just flow with existence. Just enjoy the way life is moving for each and every one of you. Yes, right now you're experiencing a very tough time, but does not mean you're forever going to be in tough time. This is only a grounding time, but for you to understand that, okay, this is only to ground me. This is only making me. This is only for me to experience, infuse myself lots of powerful cognition, Swamiji's energy, so that I'm going to manifest the best of my life. Understand? All of us understood very clearly that it is when the consciousness which is infused into a body, we are able to cherish anything in that life. Whether we're able to see anything, whether we have to feel anything, or what you're experiencing in your life, is only due to your consciousness. And because all participants focus on your understanding this very topic, and if you feel that I'm currently right now facing a very tough time, a very rough time for me, what should I do to come out of it? We understand Swamiji says very beautifully in Satsang. All of us learned that everything and anything happening in our life is due to our conscious intention. It is due to our conscious manifestation. Whether good happening or whether something bad is happening, both are happening, it's only due to your manifestation, out of your conscious manifestation. But when something is not going the way it's supposed to be, when you're experiencing very tough, will you feel so powerless? Of course, it's not that you don't have the right, but you need to understand it. At this point of time, the best way to elevate yourself is push love. Best way to putting on your powerful cognitions, all the energies, with all the darshan, initiation Swami is doing, just infusing your whole body as you understand that life is auspicious. Everything happening in your life is auspicious. Everything is auspicious. Nothing falls apart. Everything is falling in place. But you can experience a little. You can experience the best of it. Yes. Swamiji says very beautiful in Satsang that hot water, if you put potato in it, it becomes soft. But if you put egg in it, it becomes hard. Because that hot water is only period of time, is the tough period of our time. In this period of time, if I decide to be strong, we will become an enlightened egg. If you decide, okay, I'm experiencing my difficulties right now, I'm just flow with it. Let me just be as I am, feel victimized, feel powerless about. You're only going to become a soft potato. But all of us need to understand the egg became an enlightened egg because it taught. Even during a tough period, even when I'm in the hot water, it is only auspicious. It is only making me to experience the best of what I am. It is only everything's falling in place, nothing is falling apart. So understand, anything happening in your life, it is not out of, it's not, yes, it is your conscious manifestation. But you need to understand that everything is falling apart, nothing is falling, everything is falling in place, nothing is falling apart. To give an example, Swamiji. When Swamiji was in intense samadhi, at the time Swamiji started this. And at the time, in his samadhi, when Swamiji was in samadhi, Paramashivoham revealed to Swamiji that in two main places, the KAILASAs will have the headquarters. The Nithyananda Sangha will have the main headquarters. One will be in Bangalore, the Bengaluru Radina. Second will be Los Angeles. Understand? Swamiji was just like 21 years old, and Swamiji just finished his Parivrajika. He was his disciple at the time. Immediately, a Paramashivoham revealed to him. Swamiji came and told his disciples that these are two main places our main headquarters going to be. One, Bangalore. Two, Los Angeles. The disciples are shocked. They're like, Swamiji, what is this, Swamiji? Los Angeles. Like all the devotees were like shocked because understand Swamiji did not even know the language. Swamiji did not even know English. All the devotees like Swamiji don't even know the language of this place, and you're going to create Adinama Dharma. How is this possible? Swamiji is like, that is not going to stop. I am going to continue. I am going to start. Whoever wants to come, let them follow me. I am not going to stop myself with this word. I am not going to stop myself with this one obstacle. I am going to continue. In the year 2003, Swamiji's first mission went to the USA and gave first description on the Shiva Sutras. And from then on, Swamiji has conducted many different several programs in the United States and all around the world on different sutras, the Jain Sutras, the Patanjali Yoga Sutras, Shiva Sutras, Brahma Sutras, Bhagavad Gita, Yoga Sutras, different scriptures Swamiji spoke on, but understand all this made Swamiji who he is because he understood it. Yes, Paramashiva, Arnagiri Yogi is making money. He, with his permission, nothing to move. Only with his permission, only with his grace, only everything is moved. Even here is an obstacle. It is for us to understand everything is falling in place. Nothing is falling. Take one more example for this. When Swamiji and the persecution first started in Swamiji, the illegal imprisonment was happening in Swamiji. At the time, they passed the law to Swamiji. Swamiji should not take satsangs. Swamiji should not speak in public. And that is the condition of the bail Swamiji. Swamiji is like, that is not going to stop. I'm going to continue. That time, Swamiji introduced the two-way video conferencing, the 9 Diksha, where people can attend program online also Swamiji started. This does not start Swamiji. Understand, each time when the persecutions happen on Swamiji only took it the next step. Because even his persecutions, nothing is falling apart, everything is falling into place. It is only to empower ourselves again and again. Like anything happening in your life is possible. This only with his grace, only with his blessings. It is even happening and understand this something is happening that take it as Swamiji is strengthening. Swamiji is empowering you. He is giving the strength, knowledge, intelligence, energy to overcome. You will see how life will be like a cosmic dance, but nothing falls apart, everything falls in place. So for all of us to understand practically in life, I request all participants spend on 5 negative happenings in your life which suddenly became positive. Write down 5 consecutive years. I request all participants write the incident elaborately as possible, detailedly as possible. Focus only on the cognition about it. Where, yes, first it was only like a negative happening for me, where it became negative, but it turned out to be a positive happening for me. It's all participants to look into your life where this incident happened for you, and please at least write minimum 5 of this incident and detailedly elaborately write this. Understand? You are going to experience this. Understand? In today's version, Swamiji has infused this cognition in ourselves that nothing falls apart, everything falls in place. So, here's our participants. Let us spend time with ourselves, where at least 5 negative happenings in our life which become positive. Like, for example, where first you take an example, you were running a business and you're currently facing a very heavy loss, and you were successful. Suddenly you started degrading and you did not know what to do. Customers were like declining, you did not know what to do, but you just like, okay, I'm just gonna continue, I have to do something. Suddenly it's shifted, where suddenly like the customers who rejected you suddenly came back and bought your products. Not just that they enriched, they spoke about you to their friends, their clients, their family members. They also came, bought products from you, and your whole business again become big again. Write down 5 negatives happening in your life where it which became positive feeling. Understand? Those are the situations all of us will understand it. Nothing is falling apart, everything is in place. If you're going through, for all the participants, if you're going through a rough time in life, understand one thing. Swamiji is with you. Never think that you're alone. Never think that you're alone handling this whole situation. No. Swamiji is with you. He is holding your hand. He is with you, he is holding your hand and making sure you're experiencing the best ultimate transformation in your life. So, because all participants, look into your life and see where situations happen for me that it was negative. First starting it was negative. But suddenly it became positive for me. Look inside and see, even now, if you're experiencing very tough, understand Swamiji is with you. Without his permission, nothing can happen here. Understand you are his devotee. As Swamiji says very beautifully, as soon as you have taken this Shiva Diksha, as soon as you have declared that you are my Guru, Swamiji is my Guru, understand, he is only with his grace and blessing, anything can happen. Whether good or bad, it is only due to his compassion, his grace and blessing you are even experiencing. So if you're experiencing very tough time right now for all the participants, you're experiencing a financial difficulty or in your relationship, in your health, and understand Swamiji is only empowering you to make you understand it. Everything is falling apart. Nothing is falling in place. Like how when a persecution happened, you can say almost a decade full of persecution happened on Swamiji. And then what happened? Swamiji manifested KAILASA for all of us. Out of Paramashivoham's grace and blessing, Swamiji manifested KAILASA for all of us to enjoy the best fruits of music. The only thing which kept driving Swamiji as everything is awesome. This everything is falling apart. Anything that you have, that's it. Everything is falling apart. Everything is falling in place. Like nothing is falling apart. Even the persecution also. Yes, everything is falling apart. Nothing is falling in place. But understand, everything will fall in place. It is only for all of us to understand that life is auspicious. Understand, Paramashiva wants you to enjoy and celebrate your existence. He is only testing you whether you're holding on to that complex, whether even when all these are being put on you, continue to enrich, continue to celebrate your very existence. As nothing falls apart, everything falls in place. Yes. So, so now for all the participants, if you're experiencing very tough time right now, do not do it. Swamiji is with you. Understand? He is with you. He's holding your hand throughout this whole journey. He's a compassionate father and mother. Where he does not leave all of us alone. He is along that with us. He is only making you understand that everything is auspicious. The moment you shift your cognition that everything is auspicious, simply start experiencing breakthroughs. For all the participants who experience difficulty, just shift your cognitions that everything is auspicious. Swamiji is putting everything in place. It's only to empower me. Realize that it's only he who is doing this work. I'm just a medium experience. Just shift your cognition that why am I experiencing so much of pain and load on me to the cognition that everything is auspicious. Nothing is falling apart. Everything is falling. With this, we are going to be entering a very interesting session on DNA, where we'll be having the Ask Avatar session, where Swamiji speaks and answers questions on the topic of DNA. Let us listen to this beautiful session directly from Swamiji himself.
Scientists say that human species has evolved with two-stranded DNA found in every cell, determining the form. One part determines the form, the other determines the potential diseases and spiritual gifts. And another research says DNA contains blueprint for one's life's purpose and divine personality. Scientists are very clear about what we think is not our original blueprint. Means the one part only we are able to study, the two parts of the DNA, we are able to study still now only one part. And scientists are really feeling that is not really our blueprint. The unrevealed DNA, the part still which they are not able to discover or make it clear, logically understand, is called, they are naming it as a junk DNA. I can say the part which is discovered is junk DNA. The part which is not discovered, still yet to be realized, maybe I can use the word even the words like a biomemory, all these are too small words. They are using the word junk DNA or shadow DNA that contains information about who you really are on a level of spiritual beingness. I can say that part is what I can give the name Jivatma. The part which they are calling as junk DNA or shadow DNA, I'll give the name as Jivatma. Of course, I can give the name individual self DNA. Individual self DNA, because the junk word is too small, even the shadow word is too small. The healing modalities clear karmic blockages and stimulate these dormant portions of the DNA. So these are the discoveries. Whatever now I said are from various scientific researches, the discoveries and conclusions from various scientists. Now I'll try to explain exactly what I experience in these lines. Scientists are absolutely right when they say there's two parts in DNA. Only one part they are able to study, which is responsible for form and diseases. Understand? This part which already science has understood, this part carries the ordinary samskaras and biomemories. See, this carries the microcosmic samskaras, whatever you got in this body, those samskaras, from the body of fish to this body. In Indian tradition, Vedic tradition, we claim fish is the first individual which has a capacity to collect samskara. Of course, even before fish, you can collect samskara, but it is untransmittable. That is why Matsyavatara is first avatara. Please understand. As fish, any engram you collect only can be transmittable. Till then, it is so subtle, negligible, it cannot be transmittable. That is why the Vedic tradition we call first incarnation is Matsyavatara. Then the avatars, then the incarnations expand and grow. Actually, you need to understand, everybody is an incarnation who knows they are incarnations. That's all. See, incarnation means what exactly? Taking birth again and again. If you know you took birth again and again, that will lead you to enlightenment and you are incarnation. That's all. Nothing else. If you know you took birth again and again and again, and it's a reality, you will just realize, oh God, hey, I'm doing the same thing. That's enlightenment. Then you are incarnation. Understand, when I say, in 2000 I realized I am an incarnation, that is what I mean. It's not that before 2000 I was not incarnation. Only in 2000 I realized I am an incarnation. You understand what I am saying? See, when you realize you took birth again and again and again, that suddenly makes you an incarnation. That just makes you an incarnation. So, even now all of you are incarnations. Now if you realize that truth, you are an incarnation, you can write a biography, autobiography of an avatar. With that understanding, when you look your whole life back, you will understand whole thing was very synchronized way, very synergetic way, was planned for this peak hit. For this peak hit only, everything was very synergetically planned in a synchronized way. Now you will not understand that. You will see, oh, it's a big chaos. No, it is not. It is not. No chaos is a big chaos. You thinking that everything is chaos is the biggest chaos. Nothing else. You thinking everything is everything is chaos is the biggest chaos. Nothing else is chaos. It's a very revolutionary idea which I heard from Ram Surat Kumar, that Yogi Ram Surat Kumar, saint who lived in Arunachala. Many of you have heard about him, and very revolutionary thought, very revolutionary process. when somebody goes to him for liberation and all that, it's a little unconventional, untraditional. He will always used to keep a rope, bunch of rope. I have seen. And he will completely tie them. He will tie their leg, he will tie their hands. And he will make them sit. Sometime even 24 hours he will make them sit. And those poor fellows have to be sitting. And naturally, 5-6 hours the dedication will be there. See, 5-6 hours, oh, this Swami is making me. The dedication will be there. And you will sit with passions. But after 10 hours, naturally the passions will wither away. Completely the passions will wither away. You can't, you see, just imagine, 10 hours your hands and legs are tied and made to sit, and you don't know when he is going to release you. See, if you know in one day he is going to release you, you will not have a problem. You don't know when he is going to release you. So first 5-6 hours the dedication will be up. That part will be up. Everything is okay. But after 10 hours, what will happen? That is when the suffocation will start. And especially physical tying up is such a survival thing. Nobody can tolerate more than maximum 10 hours. 10 hours is the maximum. You can't tolerate more than that. That's a maximum. Especially people who come to him for enlightenment, all these things, civilized people. They are not traditional trained criminals who are habituated for prison or handcuff and all that. All civilized, cultured people. So 10 hours will be too much. Then that microcosmic biomemory, see, the dedication which they carry in microcosmic biomemory will be exhausted. Let me give you the example of this microcosmic biomemory, macrocosmic biomemory. From the fish body till now, whatever you collected is microcosmic biomemory. That part only the scientists are able to analyze and understand as a known DNA. Let us call that as a known DNA. And the other part, which I call Jivatma DNA, the individual self DNA, that part is a macrocosmic biomemory. Please understand. Macrocosmic biomemory means whatever has happened in the cosmos, whatever has happened in your body. When I say your body means not only just the 6 feet, whatever ingredient added to make these 6 feet, means when you are first time fish and the fight which you had with your spouse fish, that memory will be there. From whatever you collected from the fish body, it will pass to the next body, next body, next body. From that body to till this body, whatever was collected and transmitted is what I am calling microcosmic biomemory. And whatever has happened in cosmos is macrocosmic biomemory. A certain dedication or love will happen in microcosmic biomemory. With that only you recognize my microcosmic biomemory. See, in my microcosmic biomemory, something extraordinary expresses. So your microcosmic biomemory's dedication recognizes that. And after some time, the 10 hours passes. The 10 hour will be over. This Ram Sarat Kumar's 10 hour. If you see his photograph, he will always be having a thick coconut fiber rope, kaya rope. He will be having it. So he will tie the people with that only. He will tie their hand and leg very tightly. They can't move. And after that, he will put the hands on the leg and tie it. And those fellows have to be sitting. In 10 hours, that microcosmic dedication, microcosmic biomemory dedication will go away. That devotion will go away. That will be exhausted. After that, when the suffocation starts only, he will just sit and wait. He will watch how they are irritated. And by 10 hours, they will start telling him, no, leave us, it's okay, wait. And then he will ask, so this is your dedication for enlightenment. He will make them very clearly understand that their microcosmic biomemory strength is only this much. Only this much spiritual experience can be acquired by them. See, it's like your microcosmic biomemory's dedication gets attached to my microcosmic biomemory's expression. Now I want to define God. Whatever you don't have is God. All that you don't have put together is God. That is why you are attracted to God. So whatever your microcosmic biomemory does not have, my microcosmic biomemory has it. That is why that attraction. But the funny thing is, your microcosmic biomemory's attraction, how much dedication it has, that much only I can pour. I can't pour more than that. But your greed demands more pouring. More pouring is demanded. So within the 10 hours, he will make them understand that this much only can be poured, understand. And there are few people, very intelligent, I have seen at least 2 cases. Who just withstood more than 10 hours also. Maybe they withstood 15 hours, one full day. And by night, they started that regular thing started happening. See, when the microcosmic biomemory dedication is exhausted, the love which he shows is like a drilling. You see, it's like a 2-layer. Microcosmic biomemory dedication and macrocosmic experience, macrocosmic DNA. When that gets exhausted, the dedication is exhausted, he will drill them with the love. That drill will open up this macrocosmic experience. When they lie down, I have really seen completely, not just their brain, pulse rate will become 0. I have seen at least 2% whose pulse rate has become 0. He will make them, he did both persons separately, not at a time, separately. I have seen he made that person lie down on that samadhi, tomb of Tirunnamalai. In Tirunnamalai there is a burial ground where he used to live regularly. He made that person lie down on the tomb. After that, removing the rope, I have seen that person becoming 0, that pulse rate becoming 0. It's like a step-by-step process, that biomemory. He will agitate it, then exhaust it, the dedication, the biomemory will go away. And the funny thing is, he knows exactly where that person is caught. He will not use this process for everybody. He knows exactly where the person is caught. And somehow he will agitate exactly that samskara by talking. By talking, he will exactly awaken that samskara. One fellow gave the promise to him, I saw in these 2. It's a very beautiful process. Promise to him that I will not move till you leave me, I won't bother. So he sat and really he sat whole day and did not get agitated. Then he had a dog. He threw the dog and he sent word through that dog to the Narayana Swami, the another one mantric saint about whom I have spoken in my biography. He sent word for that guy. That guy came, and both of them are smokers. That guy is a specialist in having a mirror, and he will apply some kind of a anjanam, that black eyeliner on the mirror, and whatever he wants he will show it like a TV. So this Raghupati Yogi was making this fellow sit. He is sitting, this guy is just sitting. One day passed, but this fellow is not agitated. This Raghupati Yogi sent word for that Narayana Swami. That Narayana Swami came, and this Raghupati Yogi said, in a very, Yogi Ram Surakumar, he said, in a very casual way, hey, show him what is happening in his house with his wife. That guy showed that lady was having some affair with somebody. This fellow's only attachment was with the wife. So that fellow showed it, the TV showed very clearly that wife was having affair with somebody. So immediately that engram got agitated, that agitation happened, got awakened. And this fellow immediately wanted to go to the house. He's telling, leave my rope, leave everything, I wanted to go there. And somehow this Raghupati Yogi was able to, Ram Surakumar was able to slowly talk to him. Now tell me, you gave the promise that you will work till the end. Now I only brought and awakened this agitation. Now even if you go, what are you going to do? What can be done? Nothing can be done. So understand, this is the biomemory in which you are stuck. Why the microcosm, see, when this microcosmic biomemory and macrocosmic biomemory meets, that area will be very thick. That microcosmic biomemory's last layer will be very thick. It's like a coconut. When you grind the coconut, finally the shell will be very thick. The white part will be very soft. That will all come away. That's what is dedication part. That coconut part is the engram. When there you start digging, it will create sound. That layer, his layer, that layer for him was his deep attachment to the wife. So that social conditioning. This is what I do in a very subtle, small way, Anandagandha Chakra. Very small scale. You see, in Anandagandha Chakra, it will lead only to that macrocosmic experience when you close your eyes and sit. But in the life itself, you see, it's like what is Anandagandha Chakra? You know, that coconut shell is there. That all that coconut fiber, coconut part, white part, fruit part, that is taken away by that is what is microcosmic biomemory. Only if one hole I make in that shell and macrocosmic biomemory gushes through that one hole, it is called Anandagandha Chakra. If the whole shell is broken, it is called Jivan Mukti. So if you are living with me, I will break the whole shell, put you in Sagaja Samadhi. Because I am a macrocosmic biomemory. I grind you both sides. See, my form, microcosmic biomemory of me, is only grinding the fruit side, the white side. And my macrocosmic biomemory, me present everywhere, that will be grinding you from the shell side. Both will be grinding. this macrocosmic biomemory obeys prayer. If you feel the grinding is too much, pray, immediately macrocosmic biomemory will stop it. Or if you say, no, I want this to go on, let it be done, let me be done with it, then it will go on. Please understand, this microcosmic biomemory, which is responding to you, is that is only cleaning the fruit side, the white side. It will be drilling, drying, and drying. That how much that fruit thickness, that much only is the dedication. When all the dedication is exhausted, when that n-gram crushing is happening, that's where that sound will come. That sound is coming means that n-gram crushing is happening. N-gram crushing is happening. See, when that sound comes, this microcosmic biomemory will not move further. It cannot move further. The macrocosmic biomemory only will be pushing further. Means like your hand only will be pushing. Understand this coconut drilling, you will understand exactly. See, when the microcosmic biomemory exhausts, the layer which need to be opened is that second layer DNA. What I call as Jivatman portion of DNA. The self DNA. Understand? The self DNA. Why I call that as a Jivatman, because still it is connected to microcosmic biomemory. When the microcosmic biomemory is completely exhausted, then this unknown DNA, what they call junk DNA, shadow DNA, that part can be called as the Parabrahman or the God, the macrocosmic biomemory or Paramatma. You don't need to call that as Jivatma. These powerful cognitions makes you a different metal altogether. Do not waste time in your human side or the suspected, doubted somebody else's human side. Spend time on your divine side and take inspiration from somebody's divine side. That's it. Anybody who tastes these powerful cognitions and starts manifesting powers will go on be raising in their life. The quality of consciousness and quality of the being understand, the quality of consciousness and quality of being is what is the real achievement in life, not anything else. All the other things are okay as paraphernalia. But the quality of consciousness, the power manifestation, That is the real achievement, I tell you. All living Hindus should be power manifestors, because this science is verily in your DNA, in your gotra, in your genes. You should not miss it. You should not miss it. Every human being, it is too simple. If you start one by one playing with these powerful cognitions, the way you manifest, it is too simple. Understand? Too simple. When different biomemories and muscle memories can be clubbed together to evolve a unique biological product which can hold best biomemory, muscle memory and bioenergy. It is like those days genetical modification engineering done for the sake of holding certain biomemory, muscle memory, bioenergy to prepare enlightenment pill. Understand? See, for example, neem leaf. Neem leaf can hold certain biomemories. Certain muscle memories can be programmed in neem leaf and given to you. That will become part of you. Certain muscle memories can be programmed in bay leaf and given to you. It will become part of you. Same way, non-vegetarian food. When the animals die, they are not going to bless you and die. They release so much of anger, violence, suffering. Guilt, frustration, feeling exploited, all that will be in that flesh. When you eat that, you directly get those muscle memories and biomemories. Understand, in a product, either a leaf or a flesh, you can program muscle memories and biomemories and give it to a person. Whoever takes it, consumes it, will have the same biomemory and muscle memory. This is the basic truth. So each herb, leaf has certain ability to retain certain muscle memories and biomemories. Our masters were so adept in this whole science. The Siddhas have programmed through their will, clubbing different leaves, biomemories, muscle memories, and evolving plant or a herb which can hold literally the whole enlightenment, bioenergy, biomemory and muscle memory, whatever is required for you to hold the enlightenment in your system, bioenergy, biomemory and muscle memory, to put that and program, they evolved certain plants, herbs. Those plants and herbs are only called Pulluruvi. Understand? It is the ancient. Our masters did it 60,000 years before for enlightenment purpose. And by will, they do it. when powerlessness attacks you, the first movement of your mind to first object, inner image, is misconstrued as subject. See the speed with which you approach the inner image and the powerlessness which you show to inner image. Please understand, with anybody you show powerlessness, he will try to take over you. Understand? Everyone will want you to show your powerlessness to them. Only Guru wants to see always powerful. Guru wants to see you always powerful. He neither wants you to have powerlessness nor wants you to show your powerlessness to him. Other than Guru, everyone wants you to show yourself powerless to them, because only when you show yourself powerless to them, only when you are powerless in front of them, they can take over you. But with Guru, only when you are powerful, I can take over you. Only when you are powerful, I can manifest through you. There is no taking over in Guru-disciple relationship. There is only manifestation. Do not have anybody around you who entertains your powerlessness, who all the time wants to see you powerless. Understand? Even though you enjoy their attention, love, care, all the stupidity, it is like giving Coca-Cola to a diabetic patient. Yes, it will be very tasty, but poison. Even if you are given neem juice, which is bitter, go to a person who gives you medicine. If you are diabetic, even if it is bitter like neem juice, go to a person who gives you medicine, not to a fellow who gives you very tasty but poison. Today, I am going to awaken the Nithyananda Gotra, Nithyananda DNA. It means all the DNA layers in you, I'll awaken it intensely by increasing your mitochondria cell energy. Recite along with me just these two sounds. Om Hreem. Om Hreem. Om Hreem. H-R-E-E-M. H-R. Hreem. 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 Om Hreem. You don't need to chant loudly, but chant so intensely, all your organs, internal organs should feel the vibration. Om Hreem. Hri. Om Hri. Om Hri. Om Hri. Om Hri. Om Hri. Om Hri. Come on, let's chant. Now, if you understand and start facing yourself in the parallel universes, parallel multiverses, first thing will happen to you is you will understand the whole cosmology and cosmos logical. The logic of the cosmos. Logic of the cosmos is natural law of life, dharma. Listen, if you understand the logic of the cosmos, you will have so much power, so much power. Your DNA will be just empowered, fully awakened. Listen, fully awakened. Whether it's a powers or the state, space, listen intensely, whether the state, space, powers of Paramashiva or Paramashivatva itself. Your DNA, your biochemistry is capable of spontaneously, simultaneously slipping into the parallel universe, parallel multiverses, and face yourself. Please understand how spontaneously your biochemistry is capable of giving you the experience of the dream state and waking state. Same way, your DNA, the awakened DNA through initiation. Once your DNA is awakened through initiation, its biochemistry, its bioenergy is capable of giving you spontaneous, simultaneous experience of yourself in higher lokas. Listen, Even one glimpse will make you understand the magnitude of Hinduism. What Hinduism is capable of doing to human beings. You will understand the logic of the cosmos. See, in the cosmos, killing a fly, bee, ant, and killing a man, all one and the same. If you understand that, if you understand that, you will become such amazing, beautiful, sweet, life positive being. If you will radiate so much life positivity, you will celebrate you will celebrate others, you will celebrate life, you will celebrate existence. You will understand there is so much in the existence, universe. No need for jealousy, competition. Nothing is required because there is so much. That is the reason I insist on non-violence. Non-violence is not social morality. When I am insisting on non-violence, I insist from the cognition of the cosmic logic. Because that is the dharma of the universe. A pure non-violence without hypocrisy will exist only if you understand the dharma, logic of the cosmos. You will become so life positive. Not only all competitions will disappear, you will become a powerful being who shares everything. You will not be doing social service just for some hidden gains, indirect agendas. You will just know you exist in so many bodies. You enjoy life in so many ways. It is like spontaneous sharing. I have a good news. If you are big fat body, if you have a big fat body, I have a good news for you. Listen. There's a unique power and energy which can manifest in you only if your body eats itself. So if you have a big fat belly and big fat body, start doing nirahara, your body will start eating itself. That will bring a very high energy in you. It will break many DNA level patterns in your life. See, many patterns you carry, whether it's an addiction like a smoking addiction, drug addiction, alcohol addiction, or violence addiction, mental breakdown, flaring up, and panic attacks, all this as 3 level. Muscle memory level, like obsessive compulsive disorder, all this muscle memory level, biomemory level, DNA level. If a fat man does nirahara samyama, his own body eats his own body. And he becomes healthy and gets to normal healthy weight. By the time many of his patterns in DNA level will be cleared, detoxed. That is exactly power manifestation. In power manifestation, again and again you fall in love with Paramashiva. You fall for Paramashiva. And I tell you, nothing will be left in you untouched by Paramashiva. Even your DNA will become different. I tell you. When you inhale and exhale, that air you exhale will have so much power and vibration of Paramashiva. Your breathing space will radiate him. Your blood, bone marrow, DNA, the air you exhale will vibrate Paramashiva. Decide, my disciple cannot have anxiety attacks. My disciple cannot feel stuck. My disciple can only do power manifestation and constantly falling in love with Paramashiva again and again with life, with Guru. It's all one and the same. What do you feel about your life? You will feel the same with Paramashiva. You will feel the same with me. That is why when you have a problem with your boss, I have to attend to this first. I don't know what will this girl think now. I have to take care of her. If she gets into incompletion. Understand? What you feel with life is what you will feel with Paramashiva, and that same thing you will feel with me. Whether your business or career or profession or anything in life, life is nothing but breathing space of Paramashiva. That's it. Especially once you are initiated and you are integrated to initiation, you live in breathing space of Paramashiva. Kapila is Kapila. Kapila is Kapila. Cannot be compared. Kapila is the person who introduced Sannyas Sampradaya to human beings. Till Kapila brought this science from Kailasa, it was practiced only in Kailasa. Kapila brought this science to planet Earth. Making your consciousness highest, intensely powerful, and awakening all the 12 layers of your DNA through sannyas, celibacy. It was the technique. Methodology brought to planet Earth for human beings by Kapila. Whenever you are cornered by life, Hindu tradition gives you the option of sannyas. Some traditions gives you the option of sannyas. Some tradition makes you terrorist. Some traditions makes you depressed. Some traditions puts you in the hospital, psychiatric hospital. Some tradition puts you under sedation. Whenever you are cornered by life, you feel cornered by life. The greatest solution you can have is sannyas, and that was introduced to human beings by Kapila.
Yes. Nithyanandam, to all the participants, to all of you. That was a very beautiful session. Swami just spoke on cosmic DNA. Understand this DNA, it is there in each and every one of us. Understand what science calls as junk DNA. It is actually the cosmic DNA. It actually carries your possibilities for you to experience Paramashivoham in your life. For you to experience the best and ultimate celebrations in your life. Understand? As Swamiji says very beautifully, the cosmic DNA is actually there in all of us. We just need to awaken. This can be awakened by only of an avatar, whose his cosmic DNA is awake. In today's darshan, all the participants, all of you got your cosmic DNA awakened. Understand one thing. Even though you're experiencing tough times in your life, nothing is falling apart. Everything is falling in place. Life is auspicious. This is the today's powerful quality Swamiji is giving for all of us. In spite of what is happening in your life, everything is falling in place. Nothing is falling apart. So, and throughout the holy, all the participants, all of you learn different solutions, different techniques, and Swamiji spoke on how to awaken this DNA in us through the Chanta Mahavakya, through connecting to Swamiji. And how, what exactly this cosmic DNA, why we need to awaken it in our life. And ultimately, all of us receive the darshan of Bhagwan Sada Nrittamurti, Sandhya Nrittamurti, the form of our beloved Swamiji. And for you to experience more deeper truths on these, for you to get a deeper understanding, precise techniques, solutions for your life, I welcome all the viewers and all the participants to join us on the Paramashivoham, which is coming on 17th of March, where Swamiji is going to be personally visiting with all of you and guiding you to make your life from logical to magical. So with this, I once again welcome all the participants, all the viewers who's watching us on various different social media platforms on the upcoming Paramashivoham seasons, which will be starting on 7th. A 21-day beautiful journey along with an avatar to experience life as Paramashivoham, where only he exists. With this, I would like to thank all the participants and all the viewers who joined us live for the program. Thank you all of you for joining us live for this program. With this, I would like to conclude this beautiful opportunity which Swamiji has given for us to experience, enjoy, and explore these various truths which Paramashiva has given in the source scriptures of the Vedas and Agamas. With this, I will conclude this session with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu Om Nithyananda. Thank you everyone. Nithyananda.